So this is question 6, Paper 1, 2011 Higher Maths. We're given a circle and a tangent to that circle with point of contact being the point 2 minus 3. And we're asked what is the equation of this tangent. So before we start, just a little reminder of how we find the equation of a straight line, what we need to know and how we find its equation. So we first of all need to know two things. First one is a point on the line. We'll call that AB. And the second thing we need to know is the gradient of the line. And we'll call that M. So if we know a point on the line, in this case we do, it's 2 minus 3, and we know the gradient of the line, in this case we're not told it, we would need to work it out, then the equation of the line is y minus b equals m times x minus a. So it's y minus the y coordinate of the point that you know on the line equals the gradient times x minus the x coordinate of the point that's on the line. So that's how we find the equation of a line. So let's now look at this question. So we know a point that's on the line, it's 2 minus 3. However, we don't know the equation, the gradient of this line. However, it is a tangent to this circle, and one of the facts about a tangent to a circle is that it's at right angles to the radius from the centre to this point of contact. So we can put in a right angle there. Now we are told that the gradient of CP, let's write this down, the gradient, that's usually an M, of the line CP is equal to minus 2. So we need to know the gradient of this line, tangent line, which is perpendicular to this radius. So therefore, the gradient of a perpendicular line would be, and the result we're using here is that if we've got the gradient being a over b, for instance, the perpendicular gradient would be the negative of that, and we turn it upside down. So this gradient is minus 2 over 1. The perpendicular gradient, we turn this fraction upside down and make it negative. Well, that would change the sign. That would make it positive. Negative of negative is a positive. So the gradient of this line is 1/2. So here's what we now know. Point on tangent is 2 minus 3. The gradient of the tangent is 1/2. So we're in a state where we can now write down the equation. So the equation is, remember from what we said earlier, it's y minus b, that's the y coordinate of the point on the line, so that's y minus negative 3 equals the gradient, m, that's 1/2, x minus a, that's the x coordinate of the point that we know. Okay, So that gives us y plus 3 equals a half x minus 2. Now remember, this was coming from two facts. If we knew the point on the line was AB and we knew its gradient was m, then the equation is y minus b equals m times x minus a. So y minus b, y minus this minus 3 is plus 3 equals m equals a half x minus a. That's the 2, x minus 2. Now if we look at the choices that we've got for this question, there they are, and you can see that choice C is the correct choice. This corresponds to this. So choice C.